Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about the first hit of Shulk's up smash, but before I go on further about the details of the attack, you all need to know and understand two things about this move. The first being more so important than the latter is that Shulk's up smash has more hitbox range from the front of the attack at any point of the move at all than the behind the move. So, what I'm trying to say is, if I wanted to hit this Sheik and I wanted to try the back knockup, it won't connect, despite the wind impact from the second hit blowing the hair. But if I reset Sheik back into idle stance, turn around, the knockup from the front will connect the mighty deliverance. So, with that key point out of the way, keep that in mind regardless. Just think about how the notion of a front hitbox being more ranged can be more advantageous to your gameplay later on when you decide to use this move. The second note that's more so niche and not as very wide known, I would say, is kind of neat to know, but it's not really ultimately important, I would think. I've known it for a while, but maybe I've already shared it and forgot, and we all forgot, or maybe it's just now being brought to light. And like I said, it's nothing great, but when a character is normally ran up and hit by up smash, they take the move and they just take the sword hitbox. I mean, they just take it. But if a character, regardless who it is, being Sheik, Bowser, Jigglypuff, whoever, any character in this game crouching, crawling backwards, or crawling forward, if they take a move that's regular hit up close, they automatically take the knockup instead. I don't understand fully why this is a thing, but I'm not against it. Anyway, to move on, we're going to talk about Shulk's regular hit of up smash and how actually low-key great it is. But in this video, in this guide today of showing Sheik in a versus mode simulation, I'm showing off things that will take place in a real match that a training mode labbing cannot replicate. So, to start, this move, the moment Shulk slams the hilt handle on the floor, and the Monado is surrounded by this layer of ether, this is when the hitbox starts to begin. And this is an entire hitbox the entire way through, even when the second hit comes in. So, the long story short of this phase is that the sword hitbox linking into the second hit is 16 frames long, guys. This move destroys dodge options, it destroys ledge options, it can even defeat other moves by airborne challenge. Because here's the thing, when Shulk is darting up his animation for up smash, he's automatically lowering his hurtbox while keeping a tall, yet albeit skinny hitbox of the sword above him. So this automatically helps your anti-air challenge better. Even despite that up tilt's a better move, whatever. The point is, it's delicious. Just delicious. Now, the flaw behind the regular sword hitbox against characters like Sheik, including herself, maybe Captain Falcon, Fox, Greninja, etc., maybe other characters we're not aware of yet. These characters, like you saw earlier, are able to take the hit frontally straight on and just perfect shield it once they land after hard landing lag occurs. You also have a scenario like this. If that's happened to you, which it may have, it's unfortunate. But don't give up yet. This video is to help you guys understand these faults and remedy those problems with the mighty solution that I will bring to you. The light of all of these problems, however, is this particular one here. If you hit with this hitbox, particularly this, about where the camera below cuts off the Monado and the area that it hits Sheik at with that effect, that little animation effect. Pretend that's basically a little hitbox that when a character is hit with this particular hitbox above near the tip of the sword, the character is propped up and takes all the hits done enough for the second hit to mighty pierce and literally oblivion them. It's delicious. It's too much hit stun that no character in the game can escape it, albeit probably shield art, whatever. The point is, that is the best case scenario of an up smash. because by design, not only is Shulk lowering his hitbox to the floor, but the hitbox above the sword tip area of the red ending, that hitbox props them up high enough that there's nothing they can do. They're hit with the very tip of the beam, which has no sour spot. The second hit of up smash is one solid hitbox. So automatically, that is the best case scenario. Now, to talk about the flaws earlier, you can remedy these issues with just enough rage. With Shulk in this particular matchup, if your rage damage meter is 48.5% or higher, these problems that were once a fail will no longer be and become beautiful and graceful again. Watch this. The air dodge spam in my world could not even save this Shulk from the beauty that is up smash anti-air battery. But with this going on and said, this is basically all you guys need to know about up smash for now, with the first hit of sword. Now, to go on to the grounded hitbox. It's a ground target only move, so automatically, airborne characters cannot be hit by it. That is one flaw going on. The other flaw about up smash is that even if a character this close to you is hit within the knockup, they can hold away with DI to avoid the move altogether. Even behind you, they can avoid it as well. So, you may ask yourself, well then how? What do I do? And that's what this video is for. We're going to talk about basically, you have to have more clear spacing with this move. Let's pretend that they're having a broken shield and you want to punish them. Do you run up and up smash? Or do you have a space like this in up smash? The answer to both is no. What you want to do is basically have it in a way where you're kind of feet touching them. And then with this way, you can't, there's no way. They cannot escape it. And the matter of the result is that they will lose. You have to basically space it in a way where you're close, but not too hitbox hugging close. Because otherwise you would get the sword hitbox. Now to put it into an example perspective. If I wanted to read this character's ledge roll, because you play the scenario in your mind hundreds of times because up smash is great, you'll do this. Or you can do something like this. These two scenarios you can do with the up smash knockup are in a way semi-effective. Because if you take the mentality of a character ledge rolling, they may either sit in neutral and do nothing, want to roll away, hold shield, or hold towards stage because they already ledge rolled and held towards there with the buffering joystick. If that is to be the case, then those previous two options of using up smash's knockup from behind or in the front by pivoting your animation of dash turn and jump canceling the up smash, both scenarios made it work anyhow. The other result being that they could have just held away after ledge roll would have probably made that not as effective. But hey, you know, whatever. The point is about this is that ledge options for up smash in general, for a fast faller like Shulk, even if the character is doing a ledge climb, wiggles out constantly. They can't even land and perfect shield the move, should you have the right amount of rage. So that is automatically written off and defeated as well. That's what also comes with this toll of whether you have the mighty rage on or not. The other things I probably want to talk about is the fact that, like I said with the grounded knockup being only ground target only, you can't do this. But that doesn't mean you can't just abuse the sword hitbox to cover the ledge jump. Which, still, a character like Shulk, and with your rage amount, you can defeat anything she has. Unless she hits like too low of the hitbox coming up. But needless to say, up smash, as time goes on, may be countered harder with the matchup knowledge used against us. And in this video, it might have exposed it more. But knowing this, we have that more addressed, and we have more of a reason to think of more better counter strategy against that play. So with this video, guys, I'm sorry it was long, but I hope that what you saw in this video helped at all. With this video in mind, I'm going to probably make a video about the air slash scoop, and maybe more, probably F smash hit 1. But with that out of the way, guys, thank you. Thanks to the Max, and thanks for learning.